Hello friends, welcome to my new story, The Lottery. In the small town of Meadowville, there existed a long-standing tradition that had been passed down from generation to generation, the annual lottery. Every year, on the summer solstice, the townspeople would gather in the central square, anticipation filling the air as they awaited the drawing that would determine one lucky winner. This particular year, the sun beamed down on Meadowville, casting a golden hue over the bustling square. Families stood together, children eagerly clutching their parents' hands, while friends exchanged nervous glances. The town's mayor, Mr. Thompson, stepped onto the stage, a somber expression on his face. "Welcome, everyone," he said, his voice carrying through the crowd. "Today, we gather for the annual lottery, a tradition that has united us for countless years." The townspeople nodded in agreement, their murmurs of excitement fading as Mr. Thompson continued. "But before we begin," he said, his tone growing serious, "let us remember the purpose of this lottery. It is not just a game of chance, but a sacred pact we make as a community. The winner, who shall receive a significant prize, also accepts a responsibility, a duty to the town and its people." The crowd grew silent, their attention fixed on Mr. Thompson's words. The lottery was not merely about luck but carried a weighty significance that held Meadowville together. Mr. Thompson raised a weathered hand and beckoned to a young girl, Emily, to join him on the stage. She was the daughter of the previous year's winner, and it was her honor to draw the name of the lucky participant. With trembling hands, Emily reached into the large glass bowl containing folded pieces of paper, each bearing a name. Her small fingers rustled among the entries until she plucked one from the mix. She unfolded it carefully and glanced at the name written upon it. The silence was deafening as Emily, her voice filled with trepidation, read aloud the chosen name. "Mrs. Abigail Collins." A murmur swept through the crowd as the townspeople exchanged surprised glances. Mrs. Collins, an elderly widow who lived on the outskirts of town, was known for her kindness and selflessness. She had dedicated her life to helping others, despite her own struggles. As the initial shock dissipated, a wave of applause erupted, filling the square with thunderous joy. The townspeople, recognizing the deserving nature of Mrs. Collins, celebrated the outcome with genuine enthusiasm. Overwhelmed by the attention, Mrs. Collins made her way to the stage, her wrinkled face etched with a mix of surprise and gratitude. Mr. Thompson handed her a small golden key, a symbol of her new responsibilities. "Mrs. Collins," he said, his voice resonating with pride, "you are the chosen one, the recipient of this year's lottery. With this key, you unlock the doors to a brighter future for our town. May you lead us with wisdom, compassion, and strength." Tears welled in Mrs. Collins' eyes as she accepted the key, feeling the weight of her newfound duty. The townspeople gathered around her, offering words of support and encouragement, assuring her that she was not alone in this endeavor. And so, Mrs. Collins embarked on her journey as the chosen one. She worked tirelessly to improve the town's infrastructure, healthcare, and education, ensuring that every resident had equal opportunities to thrive. Her selfless acts of kindness inspired others to join in, fostering a sense of unity and community spirit throughout Meadowville. Years passed, and the legacy of the lottery continued. Each winner embraced their role with dedication, bringing forth positive change and fostering a close-knit town that thrived on compassion and collective responsibility. The annual lottery in Meadowville was no longer just a game of chance, it was a symbol of hope, a reminder that ordinary people possessed the power to make a difference. And as the years rolled by, the town's unwavering spirit and commitment to one another grew stronger, creating a legacy that would endure for generations to come.